Hey, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? It's November 9th, 2019, Saturday, 9:45 a.m. I think I'm gonna do my vlog now. I think I'm gonna lie down just for a little bit. I think I'm at a good stopping point on my project, which is Palace. Yesterday, I got up super duper late, man. Like, I'm like nocturnalized. Like, I thought I was gonna diurnalize and need less sleep, but I haven't. I need like 8 hours of sleep or whatever. I'm not switching back to diurnal. I'm only staying nocturnal. Because yesterday, it like got dark and I got up when it got dark, like 4 or something. So, but I like if we've been working long enough, I'm like at a good stopping point and I need to take a break. So, yesterday, and I wasn't really even listening to much, just in things about Trump, listening. I want to listen to all of the news stories about Trump. I want to like try and memorize it. It's fucking insane, man. I can't believe it. But I mean, I'm a studyist of history, and we've had psychowads getting in power all over the place, like in Rome, like with Nero and Caligula and stuff. It's crazy to think that we had in America, but happens. Anyway, so yeah, and like listening to a little bit of music, but mainly just smoking a shitload of reefer and working on beers. So what I was doing on my project was, yeah, like yesterday I was talking about how I recently started putting the roofs, and so yesterday, the main thing was organizing the left side. Like with Google Earth, the way that it works is on the left side of the screen. You have everything organized in folders, just like with your computer. And you can make folders to put inside folders, folders in folders and folders in folders, but it always has to be on a list. And so, but like the way that I built it was I just went into Rome. This is like last year. This is like a couple years ago. I don't even remember when or how long it was. I'll have to go back into my like vlogs, see if I was vlogging about it and if I can piece it together. I haven't been keeping in touch with journal or anything, but it was a while. But I just went in there and I just started tracing, and I tried to trace in folders, but a lot of time you space out and you just keep tracing, or you get into a big building and just keeps tracing around. And so I was organizing it, and a lot of it was a mess. Like I rebuilt a lot of stuff that I didn't have to, because it was below the threshold and I didn't realize, and stuff's all over the place. And I removed my little thing where I made 7 different sections. I was just so overwhelmed. I was like, whatever. But so yeah, putting the roofs there really helped a lot. And yeah, actually the last thing really here that I did was putting the roofs in their folders. And so that's kind of the stopping point. I was as I created. I Yeah, put all the roofs in, and I kind of tidied up to where it's not that much longer than one scroll. It's like maybe 2 scrolls or a scroll and a half. So that's kind of how I think. Like everything has to be visual. Like everything has to be right there where you can see it without having to scroll. And if you do scroll, whatever you scroll has to be something that you can memorize how much it scrolled. So it can't be more than not that big of a scroll. But yeah, so tomorrow when I get up, I'm gonna go in there and finish organizing it. Just go in and with my little method and just go click building for building and just make sure everything's where it should be. And hell, I guess that means I'm done with the freaking palace. Yikes. I put the roofs on and I was thinking to myself at the beginning, but the roofs are like all over bendy like this because it traces the contour of the earth. They haven't figured out how to make it not connect to the earth and not contour to the earth. So I thought maybe it would get in the way of the aqueduct. So I put the aqueduct on there and it didn't. It didn't cause a problem at all. So it's cool. Maybe I'll put a outline on the aqueduct to make it more visible. I don't know. But there's lots of different ways you can make this stuff, different things visible and not visible. Yeah, man, it's really going to be interesting when I finally get to make the YouTube videos. That's the whole purpose of this, making this Rome, you know? I mean, I'll sure relish in taking credit and being the person who Google Earth Rome, but I would have preferred to not be the person to Google Earth Rome, so I could just skip right on ahead to doing the YouTube videos, but whatever. At least I know the job was done right because I did it myself. So, it's going to be so beautiful because there's so many hills. There's so many different views. And so tomorrow, I think I can finish the palace, just all the names, and organize it, and the left side, and then I'll get going on the other ones, man. All the fancy buildings. I'm gonna finish. I'm hooked. This is fun. I'm having a blast. And the other ones are gonna be so small. I was kind of looking at them, and because I looked at all of them because I wanted to see my Colosseum. I wanted to marvel in my Colosseum. I did a really good job in the Colosseum. And I was like, it's in 3, Isis and Serapis, right? So I clicked on it and it didn't show up. And then I clicked all the way all through of them and I didn't see it. I freaked out. I was like, oh my God. Clicked on Isis and Serapis again, click, and then it appeared. But yeah, and looking at all of those I saw, and yeah, I mean, the palace was the one that was the most complicated. Everything else is simple, man. And I think I already did most of it anyway. So I might not be that far away from finishing Rome. I don't know. I do have a lot of space to fill in. But, you can do that really quick if you just throw in those big domuses and insula. And, yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of new insula that I didn't know before. I should have built the other ones like that. It was kind of silly. I built my own, but whatever. On section 6, I got excited and built my own style, but whatever. Not everything was those big insula, I don't think. It was different, but it's yeah, fun putting it together. I'm looking forward to seeing how it'll work when I'm down on ground level, especially with the roofs. But anyway, so tomorrow, yeah, finish Palatine and then go on a section. I think the section I'm gonna go to is section 9, which is Circus Flaminius. One thing that I did was oh no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do section on 11. Circus Maximus. I calculated the population of each and every theater in Rome, and the Circus Maximus, and so I think I'm almost done. And so yeah, go in there and yeah, and then do section 9 Circus Flaminius because that's the one that has all the different circuses, and yeah, calculate all of the populations because I think I already did that. And all I have to do is just finish it. Yeah, I was looking at one. It was just the bottom. All I have to do is 3D it. So yeah, man, I left it off at a really great spot where I can just catch it up really quickly. And yeah, so anyways, I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm making a good clip. Anyways, I've been talking a long time and rambling. So I'm going to go to sleep, but hopefully, yeah, by tomorrow, I'm going to be done. And yeah, by Sunday, yeah, done with Palatine and then off to the next one. All right, peace out. Touch you tomorrow.